Well, I'm joined by the Harriers manager, Russ Penn. Russ, that was a really good performance. All you didn't do was score.
Yeah, God, how many times we said that this season. Really proud tonight. If we just talk in isolation of the one game today, not the season, the game, I was proud as punch today. Thought we set off from the first minute to the 90. I thought we dominated the game. The only team that looked like winning. Darlington played the parts in games, but I thought we looked fresher than them, to be honest. They looked a bit tired, rang the changes at half time, and it was great. I was proud, and I've praised the lads in there. They haven't had a lot of praise this year, but in isolation, today only, it was a good game.
The focus and the discipline that you've mentioned in interviews recently, they kept that all the way through, because right at the end, Darlington broke away and they got a corner late on. I thought, this is the time they've got to keep that focus now.
Yeah, and we scored from one of those situations last year here. And I just thought, right, okay, we don't deserve this, but this is what happens in football. We switched on, we won the first contact. I thought we were great all day. There were some really outstanding performances. Like you said, we just didn't do enough to score today. Keeper's made an absolute, he doesn't know anything about it, does he, from Carl Morrison, the header. And it's got him a point today.
In the first half, Joe Folks had a couple of chances for you, didn't he? One of those goes in. Obviously, it's a different game, but on the other hand, Tom Palmer makes a really good save at the other end.
Yeah, the one save he needed to make, he's made. I just think for us at the moment, where we are confidence-wise and where we are this season, we aren't ruthless enough in that box. Not the final third, the box. And the stats say it, and I'm not just blaming the front men. I'm blaming everyone. Set pieces, that's why we haven't got the points on the board, because we've matched the last three out of the 4 games. We've matched some top teams and more, and we haven't probably got the points we deserve. But you don't always deserve what you get in this game.
To be fair, you're coming up against some very experienced defenders. Wheater in particular, a hugely experienced player at the back there, and they ask questions of him and Cooper all day long.
Yeah, listen, Morg's back to goal is one of the best in the league. He probably hasn't got his rewards this year. He's working hard now and he's getting into half chances. I thought Jack Bean and Ashley Hemmings were a real threat all day. I just want that little bit of quality at the end. I think Jack Bean could have had a hat-trick today on another day.
Actually, Hemmings, you made a change and took him off. Was that just a tactical change?
Yeah, well, he come off on Tuesday, so he was strapped up today. He's got through, he had a good 60 minutes, and I just thought we started to look a little bit leggy, 65-70, and for obvious reasons, a lot of Saturday Tuesdays, and Zach Brown come on and he stretched the game, and he was in them final third, but I'll say the same to him. I just want that little bit more quality as well.
I came away from this thinking this was much more the Harriers we would expect in terms of performance, levels.
Yeah, disappoints me when I hear people say that, because that's been the story of our season really. But like I said, in isolation, one game only, we were excellent, and we've got to back that up. We're a million miles where we want to be, but the points are still there for us to get, and to get in the playoffs. So I won't give up till we Fat Lady sings.
And back at Arbury next week, of course, Boston coming, a point here. If you back it up with 3 there, suddenly you can get a little roll going again.
We can. Listen, it's 8 weeks left of the season, a long time. There's got to be loads of change, we've got to play everyone as well. We've got to get that monkey off our back at home. It's not been good enough nowhere near when you see the away performances. I'm just glad the away fans are seeing this, because we are the opposite at home at the moment, and we've got to get that off. We've got to be different next week. I'm going to put something in my programme notes. I want to be different, and I want everyone to join me on that.
When you say different, do you mean tactically different? Or?
No, I mean different as a club. I want to give the fans something to shout about. I want the whole environment has to be different going forward. The fans have been fantastic. They will join us on our ride if we get it going.